Well, guys, doesn't this look like a good scene? I'm sitting here with my coffee. I'm getting ready to review a product. This is probably like your most stereotypical YouTube review ever, right? But don't close it yet. I swear it'll turn into a good review. Okay, so anyway, thanks for joining me. My name's Jason from Outdoor Adventures, and today I'd like to talk to you about the Enlightened equipment Revolt. Now, this is an underquilt, and if you're not familiar with underquilts, in a hammock, instead of sleeping on a pad to insulate you from the convection, the cold air, basically you put a sleeping bag underneath of you to kind of insulate you from the bottom, and then you kind of put a sleeping bag or a top quilt over top of you, so you kind of have insulation all the way around your body. Sleeping in a hammock with a pad, I've done it for over a year now. It works great for me. But this product makes my life a heck of a lot easier and a lot more comfortable when I'm out there camping. So we're going to take a look at this. I originally bought this for $220. I ordered it as a regular length and a regular width. And this is a 30-degree rated underquilt. Personally, I've had this down to 35 degrees. No problems whatsoever with my 40-degree top quilt. This kept me warm the entire night. So I'm going to say that their temperature ratings are true to form and probably a bit conservative, because I believe I can push this down to probably 25 to 30. Don't quote me on that. Be sure to try it out for yourself in controlled conditions. There's plenty of different color options that you can choose. I chose black with an interior smoke gray, I believe it's called. I could be wrong about that, but just to distinguish, okay, what's the top and the bottom. The inside is 10 denier, and the outside is 20 denier. I got the 20 denier, I believe, is an option because sometimes when I camp, there's stuff on the ground, sticks, weeds, stuff like that, vegetation. And I want just that little bit of extra protection to know that, if I'm swinging around in the hammock, my quilt is not going to get ripped on these objects. But like I said, it's only 20 denier, so you still got to be very delicate. Now, this is an 800 fill power duck down. It is very compressible, it's very packable, and it is very, very warm. You have a couple different ways to lock this down, and we'll get this on a Warbonnet Blackbird, my favorite hammock. These come with a limited lifetime warranty against manufacturer's defects. If you take a knife to it or if you rip it, they're obviously not covered, but they will fix it for a respectable fee. The customer service I've had with, I believe his name is Tim, and his associates at Enlightened Equipment has been fantastic. And one of the main reasons I purchased this from Enlightened Equipment as opposed to other cottage vendors was their return policy. Their return policy is 60 days. If you don't like the colors, you send it back. If you don't like the underquilt itself, you send it back. If you want different options, they will add different options for you for a nominal fee. And if you flat out decide, hey, I don't like this, I wasted my money, you can return in the first 60 days. So, after that, you're kind of stuck with it, but in my opinion, it's a good idea to be stuck with this because this is a great product. And I bought this with my own money. I did not get sent this. I'm in no way obligated to give a good review. I always give my honest and complete review where I can to try to help you guys out. So let's set this up. There's not much I can show you about this. I mean, it's a bag that hangs underneath you, but I'm going to try to show you as much as I can. First, let me lay this out on the ground so you can kind of get a wide open feel to it, and then I will put it on my hammocks and we can take a look at it from there. Okay, here is the underquilt all stretched out. You can see it has these square baffles, and they are very, very thick. They're really nice. They're really lofty. They keep the down from shifting on you, in my opinion. And then you have this one large central baffle that goes the whole way around the underquilt to keep your sides and your feet and your shoulders warm. So this is it all laid out. Here's the reverse side, in case anyone is interested. This seems to be, I don't want to say moisture wicking, but it's a softer fabric, and it's very comfortable. It's non-abrasive if it gets on your skin, if you're not having if you don't have a bug net, or if your hammock doesn't come up quite to this level. So it is non-abrasive. You can use this as a top quilt, and it will work perfectly fine. I would personally just get a top quilt though, but in a pinch, this can provide you some warmth. So let me set this up. We have the War Bonnet Blackbird over here hanging right up. Okay guys, we're gonna set up the underquilt. Now first I want to tell you guys that stock you are given 4 plastic S-beaner type things. I found these to be not so user friendly, so I've replaced these with just a couple Night Eyes. These are number 2 S-beaners, and they support up to 10 pounds, and these actually work great for this application. So we're just going to clip the one end onto the beaner and hook the other end onto the suspension. And we're going to do the same exact thing on the other side. One end on the beaner, one end on the suspension. Okay, we're going to get the hammock in place. Okay, now guys, you can see that right now it's pretty low. Now to raise this up, you are given this little line lock here with a piece of shock cord on both ends. This line lock with shock cord will actually raise the underquilt up for you, so we're going to do that on both sides. And to cinch it down, you have another piece of shock cord with a cord lock on it. This will take this inner loop right here. Focus on here. This will take this inner loop, and as we're pulling that, that'll kind of cinch up that side for you and get your feet and your head locked into place. Okay, now you can see that this is real nice and tight around the hammock, and that's the way you want it. Again, we're going to do the same thing with the other side. We're going to raise it up just a little bit here. You want this side to be right underneath your shoulders. Make a good, nice connection with your shoulders on contact. Okay, about there. And then again, just kind of cinch it up with the shock cord. It's as easy as that, guys. It works out really well too. So let's take a look at it. I'll get inside of it real quick. Now what you want to make sure is you don't go in and sit on your underquilt accidentally. You want to pull your hammock over top of the quilt and then go ahead and get in. Now this is nice. Now you can see that I can easily reach out and move this around however I need to. Now this is really, really warm, really, really comfortable. You want this back part underneath of your shoulders, which it is, and my feet are basically, I can see the underquilt on the other side. Now I believe the temperature ratings on the Enlightened Equipment site for their products they're conservative. That meaning that when it says 30 degrees, it means 30 degrees and perhaps a little bit lower. That being said, my top quilt is rated for 40 degrees. The lowest I've had it down to was 35, and I was completely comfortable and warm. Now, I contribute to that some to the fact that I had a 30-degree underquilt. Anyway, so guys, this is the Enlightened Equipment Revolt. It's been a great underquilt for me. Let's go take a look at the weight and the compressibility of the product. You don't want to leave your quilts compressed for too long, so Enlightened Equipment does give you this with your order, as well as a stuff sack. This is the storage sack that you can keep it in when you're not using it, and this is the stuff sack that it comes with. Now you can always purchase something extra. This is a sil nylon. It's really, really light, and it does a very good job. Let me show you the compressibility of this product. Now keeping in mind this is a 30-degree underquilt. So here is the compression of this product. And what I do is I usually leave this in the bottom of my pack so everything kind of weighs it down. You guys can kind of see that. You can get this thing really, really small if you get like a Sea to Summit compression sack or any other compression sack. This product weighs 19.1 ounces. That's with the stuff sack included. The compression has been amazing. The customer service has been even better. Haven't really had any. Don't really have any complaints about this. This is like one of my favorite pieces of gear, along with my top quilt and my hammock. I guess I have a lot of favorite pieces of gear, to be honest with you. But this has been a great purchase for me. I'm very happy with my purchase. I have no regrets about it. It is a cottage vendor, so it does take a while to get your product once you order. And the reason being for that is it's basically a mom and pop shop. It's either one guy or just a couple people working on it, making all these products for people. Very small company, based here in the United States, which is even better. You're having something homegrown. And it does take a while to get to you. I believe this one took, I want to say, 4.5 to 5 weeks to get to me. Was that a big deal for me? No. I ordered early on to make sure I was ready for the first backpacking trip of the year, where I could use this in this temperature. So guys, the Enlightened Equipment Revolt, excellent underquilt. There's a lot of cottage vendors out there. Do your research. I just prefer Enlightened Equipment because heard nothing but good things, and their return policy and customer service has been amazing. So guys, if you have any questions about this product, go ahead and comment below or find me on Facebook via Outdoor Adventures. Thanks guys for watching, and I hope this helps somebody.